at it again with another reaction video, man. Back at it again with another banger, man. First reaction video of the day. First banger of the day, man. With that being said, we gotta go crazy, man. It's currently Thursday the 6th, 3:22 p.m. Yes, we're gonna start this early so I can get it to you guys even earlier, man. This is by Mr. Nightmare. 7 disturbing moments caught on Ring cameras. Y'all already know on Thursdays, we got scary video reactions. Let's get into them real quick. Before we get into that, I hope you guys having a blessed day. Stay lit. Stay on top of your grind. Last but not least, get into that bag. If you don't go get that bag, nobody's going to get it for you, man. I repeat, if you don't go get that bag, no one's going to get it for you, man. Let's get into them. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
On the 22nd of November, 2019, at around 8 p.m., a doorbell camera at a home in Harriet Creek Ranch, Texas, captured footage of a young girl approaching the front door.
Whoa.
She was holding a flashlight and looked extremally distressed. She also kept checking behind her, likely to see if someone was following her or not.
It looked like headlights in the background.
Please.
Unfortunately for her, the house she approached was empty. The residents were away on vacation, so no one was there to answer. This made her even more panicked as she continued to beg for help.
Anybody find out what happened to her?
Please help.
That's actually unfortunate.
By the time the homeowners noticed the footage, it was already too late. The little girl was long gone, and there were no signs of her anywhere in the neighborhood. But the big question remained: who the girl was, and why she had come to their door in such a frightened state that night.
Where did she come from?
The homeowners didn't recognize her, and she didn't look like any of the neighbors' kids either. So they contacted the police and also uploaded the footage online, hoping the video might reach someone with more information on her.
And nobody found out nothing.
Sadly, it's been 6 years since this footage was captured, and no one has been able to identify the young girl.
Texas is a really crazy place, yo.
People online have come up with a few theories that might contain some truth.
Texas is actually
The more cynical side of the internet believes the girl was nothing more than bait for a group of robbers hiding just outside the camera's view. It's a known tactic where robbers send a scared-looking child or woman to the front door. Out of concern, the homeowner opens the door to help, only for the robbers to appear from hiding and force their way inside. However, this theory doesn't really hold up when you consider just how genuinely distressed the girl sounded. Her voice and the frantic way she knocked seemed too real for a child that age to be faking. The more likely and more tragic theory is that this girl was 9-year-old Serenity Dennard, who had gone missing earlier that year. Serenity had been diagnosed with reactive detachment disorder and disruptive mood dysregulation disorder, which caused emotional instability and frequent attempts to run away. She was admitted to Black Hills Children's Home, a youth treatment facility near Rockerville, South Dakota. Unfortunately, the staff weren't able to keep a proper eye on her, resulting in her running away from the facility on the 3rd of February 2019. A massive search effort involving over 1,200 people was launched. But despite their best efforts, they couldn't find any clues about her whereabouts.
Somebody knows something.
The working theory was that she likely ran into the wooded area surrounding the facility, got lost, and succumbed to hyperthermia. However, police didn't rule out foul play. This is where the mysterious doorbell footage comes in. Many speculated that the girl in the video was Serenity, who had gone missing 9 months earlier. It's possible that a kidnapper took her to another state. After months in captivity, she escaped and tried to ask for help. Though Serenity's family viewed the footage and said the girl wasn't her, many people online still believe it was. Unfortunately, none of the theories were ever confirmed or disproven. Investigators weren't able to find Serenity, and search efforts were officially suspended in early 2021, and the girl in the haunting doorbell video was never identified either, leaving her case an unsolved mystery.
Hey, she might have not even been from there. She might have been from somewhere else and actually was bait.
On the morning of July 1st, 2022, just before 11 a.m., 22-year-old Allison Duckrow and her mother returned to their home in Sydney, Ohio after breakfast. While making their way inside, an unknown car pulled into their driveway.
You telling me
they did not see that car? The driver approached the front door, 22-year-old James Rail, Allison's ex-boyfriend. The two had broken up over 18 months earlier and hadn't spoken since. The night before, he had sent her a creepy voice note saying he would visit her the next day.
Hi, Allie. It's James. I just wanted to
Bro,
reach
stop
out
the creeper
to you,
shit. Get on with yourself. She don't
because
want you.
I just wanted to see how you're doing, and maybe hear from you.
And he's
If
wasting
that
his
would,
breath. Because at the end
you
of
know,
the
right
day, she's
ideas.
not really listening to this stuff.
It's been a while since I've talked to you, and I don't know.
You might just be an
feel like
awkward
it's,
ass nigga though. You feel me? Because some people just don't know how to talk.
I don't know
for
what I
real.
feel. I do know that I do want to talk to you, though. I do.
All right, bro. How long is this voicemail?
Maybe
How
not.
much space he got on a voicemail?
We sweet. It's probably late right now, but
And the only
if
reason
you
why
want
it's
tomorrow,
creepy
you can
is
probably,
because all the music in the
give
background.
me a call.
This just seems like a dude that's really missing his girl
And
or his ex.
yeah,
But
it's
9 months
about
ago,
it.
bro, come on. It's done. You're
Please
done.
give me a call back. Thank you.
Allison never responded or
3
gave
minutes.
permission, but he
That was
showed
a
up
3-minute
anyway.
long voicemail, dog.
She recognized him through the live camera feed and decided to ignore him. After about 3 minutes, James left the porch, only to circle the house looking for another way in. When that failed, he returned to the front door again and began trying to break his way in. When Allison and her family didn't open the door, he became agitated and started
Oh, is this
forcing
where he
it,
got
with James
shot?
refusing to stop.
I think he got shot on this one. The
Allison's
fuck?
father was left with no choice but to use his firearm,
Yeah,
ending the
I remember
confrontation
this
minutes
story.
later.
Yeah, that made him run. But when they're telling you to stop,
The
trying to
family
break
had
in their
already
house,
called
that
the
ain't-
police, but no one could have
Like,
anticipated
bruh.
the scene that awaited them. Allison and her dad were questioned, and her father later stood trial on August 4th, 2022.
So if you would, I
For standing
understand.
your ground.
Were you aware of the text messages that
Crazy.
James had sent your daughter last night?
Was not.
Okay, so your daughter did not share those with you?
No.
Okay.
Thanks to the doorbell camera footage, he was acquitted of all charges on the basis of self-defense.
Duh. What did they think happened?
On the
Alright,
night of
calm down. I know
January
the
18th,
justice system has to do with the
2025,
system, but like-
a homeowner
Oh,
in
this is
Carrollton,
recent.
North Texas, received a doorbell notification while out shopping.
Texas again.
When she checked the live feed, she saw a mysterious man standing on her porch dressed in
Hey,
all
yo.
black with a red face and holding what looked like a cardboard box.
No, that's
He moved
red
closer, revealing that he was wearing a
and
red
horns.
satanic goat mask.
Like what?
He rang the doorbell and then walked away, leaving behind a sign with the words Revelation chapter 20, verses 1 to 15. The verse references the binding of Satan, resurrection, judgment, and eternal torment,
Yeah, bro
making
gotta
the
go.
visit even more disturbing.
Bro gotta
The
go.
homeowner called the police, but since the man hadn't committed a crime, they couldn't do much. As she later said in an interview,
Disturbing the
I'm scared.
peace?
I'm scared to leave the house. I'm scared to be at the house.
But that ain't
The
disturbing.
story was
nothing.
later dropped by the media, and no follow-up information was ever reported.
Shit crazy, y'all.
On July 21st,
He
2023,
will still do
two
stuff like
elderly
that?
women visited the home of
It
their
was
friend,
January he went
58-year-old
there.
Sharon Gordon, in Dudley, UK. They hadn't heard from her in days, and upon entering, they discovered her lying face down near the stairs, covered in blood.
Bro,
Police
what?
arrived quickly and confirmed it was a homicide.
Yo, this changes.
Investigators then checked the
crazy.
doorbell footage, which showed the last visitor to Sharon's home, her contractor, Peter Norgrove.
Oh
He
my
initially
God.
claimed Sharon was alive when he left,
Oh my
but footage
gosh.
revealed him leaving with bloodstains on his trousers.
What did he do?
Investigators also found the weapon he used in his shed, and he later confessed.
And there's a camera
Sharon
pointed
had
right
hired him to
towards
build an
it.
extension, but after 15 months of delays and poor work, she confronted him. Peter lost his temper and attacked her with a hammer. He later
You got
pleaded
mad 'cause
guilty and
someone
was
was about
sentenced to
make
life
you
in
do your
prison.
job. You dumb as hell, yo.
On October
That-
6, 2024, Kristen
that is
Paul
actually
was watching
crazy to
TV at her home in Fresno, California, waiting for her husband to return. Just after midnight, the doorbell rang. Assuming it was her husband, she opened the door,
You
only
don't
to
look
find
through
an
the
unknown
peephole?
woman with a crazed look. Christine slammed the door shut, but the woman became enraged and began trying to force it open. When that failed, she tried breaking in through a nearby window. Christine called the police while arming herself for protection.
She don't even got
Luckily,
underwear.
an
She don't
officer
even got
arrived
pants
within
on.
minutes and de-escalated the situation.
Hi.
Hi.
You live here?
No, I don't.
So why are you banging on the door?
Because my friend is there.
Despite her erratic behavior,
Yeah,
the
she
woman
drunk.
immediately calmed down when confronted by police
And
and
she
was
wearing
taken
a
into
Rick and Morty
custody.
shirt, you know she
Christine
crazy.
later said she was just thankful the officer wasn't a minute later.
I thought she ain't have any pants on.
On
for a second. I
August
was about to
12,
be like, what the
2025, the Wilson family was asleep
This
in
is
their
even
home
more
in
recent.
Midlothian, Texas. At around 1 a.m., 21-year-old Malia noticed a bright flash outside.
Dog.
When she ran downstairs, she saw their front yard engulfed in flames, just
Hey, yo.
inches from the house.
Came halfway down the stairs and I seen this window right here just lit up in flames, and I just ran and got my dad.
She woke her father, who called the fire department. Firefighters arrived within minutes and extinguished the flames before they reached the home.
What happened?
The doorbell
though?
camera revealed that someone had poured gasoline around the house and set it on fire before
Oh,
fleeing.
nah.
The suspect wore a hoodie
That's
and mask,
get back
concealing
for
their
some.
identity. The homeowner, Daryl Wilson, believed the attack was retaliation for a lawsuit he had filed against a former
Get back
employer.
for something.
However, police had not caught the arsonist, leaving the family terrified the attacker might return. In the early morning of March 11th, 2025, a
Yo, this is
homeowner
getting
in
even
North
closer
York,
to right
Pennsylvania,
now.
was
What
awoken
is
by
going
strange
on?
movement on their porch. The footage showed a person wearing a colorful tie-dye cloak and a paper plate
That shit
mask
whack as
decorated
hell,
with jagged
bro.
teeth and red eyes.
All you gotta do is pour
They
some
carried a
water on that
cardboard
shit.
box, which they placed on the doormat before announcing themselves as the Box Demon.
I am the Box Demon.
You talking about the Babadook?
A faint lullaby played in the background as they walked away into the darkness. Thankfully, the box was empty.
Yo, she really
People
on
online later
shrooms,
suggested
yo.
the figure was dressed as Dandy, a Roblox horror
She on
character.
shrooms or
though the
something,
meaning
bro.
behind the act remains a mystery.
She doing too much. That was just random.
In June
as shit, bro.
2023, the mother of Instagram model Guste Genescate noticed something disturbing in their doorbell footage.
Okay, what
An
we looking
unknown
at?
man had been following Guste home and was seen lingering around the house. He looked through the windows and wandered around the property. Terrified, her mother called the police, but they couldn't take action since
This
no crime had been
bald-headed ass
committed.
boy, get
Unable
outta
to sleep,
there.
Guste set up a rope booby trap in the yard. A week later, the man returned and tripped on it around 2 a.m.
Like he's being
When
watched
Guste
whole
checked the
time, you don't even
camera,
know.
she saw him standing right outside her bedroom window, staring inside. She woke her mother, who banged on the window and scared him away.
This is a stalker.
Another woman in the neighborhood later reported the same man. Despite having a clear image of his face, police were unable to
This is
identify
a
him,
literal
forcing Guste
stalker.
and her mother to move. As of now, the stalker remains unidentified.
That is wild. The
Late
shit
one
people
night
do
in an
when they don't think
Alexandria,
they're being
Virginia
watched.
neighborhood, a doorbell camera captured pure horror.
We in Virginia with it now. What we looking at? Shit is not scary.
Three
yo.
masked figures in full Halloween costumes stood outside a home at around 10 p.m. and refused to leave. One of the occupants, Shayla, initially thought it was a
Corny.
prank and even greeted them with Happy Halloween. But within seconds, the mood changed. The trio rang the bell, shook the doorknob, and kept knocking, the knocks growing louder and more aggressive.
That gotta be somebody they know. Or somebody they did something to.
Open the door! Open the door!
When they couldn't force open the front door, they moved to the backyard, slashed through a wooden fence, smashed a
Hey,
deck
yo.
screen, and pounded on the windows, taunting the family inside. They threatened to kill the occupants, telling them it's either you coming out or we
Get
coming in.
A fucking weapon, yo. I don't know the rules in Virginia.
The ordeal
Get
lasted
yourself a
about 6
weapon.
to 10 minutes
You
before the
tripping.
masked intruders finally left.
They would have been on the
but
ground.
not before leaving the family
Do
shaken
that
and
shit in
fearful.
Florida. Go ahead.
The homeowner's daughter later said they were forced into hiding and felt unsafe in their own home.
Stupid.
Died, so it's just like, I'm just glad I was there.
Never would I. I would never feel
now she's
scared
in
my own
fear.
house.
She
You
don't want
bugging.
to stay there by herself. It could have been bad.
Nah, the shit that people do while they think they're not being watched is actually mind-blowing. That dude was all up in, like, I don't even know how people be doing stuff like this, but he was all up in her window. How is that even, like, how do you even get that close to someone's house without, like, and the fact that he did that without even, like, being scared of the repercussions, that makes you wonder what his actual motives are, man. Y'all know how I like that reaction video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button, man. As always, I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace and love. And out.